Welcome one, welcome all. Sorry to come to you this way. I'm actually filming on my DSLR. It's an old DSLR, but it works well. It's a Canon 5D Mark III. And I recorded the whole session on this camera. And yeah, I guess I'm not very good at this because the image was blurry. So I'm also going to screen record, and I'm going to showcase what I'm doing on the screen recording. And I'm also audio recording. I'm just trying to get better at all this stuff. So with all that being said, welcome to Miami Flying Trapeze. Enjoy the video. We're going to show you some new students. We're going to show you some members. And the title of this video is studying the front end of the tricks, whether it be swings or the actual tricks. And we'll go through it. So let's get to the screen recording. So I'm gonna hit play, and here it goes. I killed the audio. You're gonna see this window. This is me talking. I'm gonna start introducing everybody, and of course that's me. And then if you see up there, the swinging up there is Monica, and then I'm gonna point up. There's Mama Bird on the ladder, and you also have Brittany up there. You're familiar with Brittany, you see all the time. And then Christabel's up there. Actually, the day I'm filming this it was her last day. There's her boyfriend Michael. He's a professional trampoline artist, and he's actually on a show. He was taking a couple days off to come down to Miami. And then over here we have AJ. There in the tank top, the gray tank top, the yellow tank top is Sarah, and then down in the chair is Nico, and then up there in I guess the nude colored and black shorts is Ver. So AJ and Sarah have done it before. Ver and Nico, this is their first time. I might pause this video from time to time just so I can explain what we're doing. So here Monica's flying. Let's study her force outs. So you can see she's taking her feet up, but she's killing her swing right now because she stays in a hollow. She's got to really stretch it out. So here it is, feet up, and she hollows. So let's pause it there. So this looks really nice, but she stays in this position, and what she needs to do is definitely stretch it out so she can let the swing let the bar and the cable there give her more energy before she takes it away and puts it back into the bar. And that's why you'll see it when I hit play again. You're gonna see it kind of jostle. But she does have very loose shoulders. They tend to like dislocate very easily. So we're gonna be working on that. And she also needs to get her feet up to the bar. So let's play it out again. Let's see. Play it out again. So there's the bar jostling, but it's not jostling at the right time. That does happen. So here we are. This is called the front end, and look where her feet are. They need to be way closer to the bar, almost touching the bar, so that her hips get real close to the bar. And here it is again, and boom, she took away all the energy. So there it is. She hollowed forward too soon. All right, so that's gonna fast forward, and we're gonna move on to the next clip. Oh, but her release there was good. So she feels the timing of where the top of the swing is, and that's something to point out. All right, and she does have a very nice half turn to the net. And here's Mama Bird. She's working swing, same thing. Now Mama Bird is, she's got some really pretty swings. She's got some really pretty lines, but she's got to get these feet real close to the bar and take them up to the sky. So if this is something that you guys are looking to do, we'll analyze your technique. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Look at the difference. Let's go back real quick. Look where her feet are. And by the way, I'm yelling at her feet to the bar, and you can see her feet go up there. And now she's leading with her hips to the sky. But you'll see, and then when I hit play, you can also see where that messes her up, and it just throws her timing off because she's not used to it. But she's working on it. Here it is, and she's going to the sky, and she needed to stretch out a little bit more on that. And her release point is great. So she knows at the point where she needs to start forcing out. It's right there at the top, and then you force it out so you can just keep going up. Here goes Brittany, watch her swing. Oh no, she's turning around. So when she turns around, she wants to get her feet in front, get into that 7, switch her hands, and come back over the board. And here she's gonna do a half turn, I believe. So here it is. Wait to the top of the swing, and you should be pushing down. She pushed off to the side a little bit. That's why you see the bar went all wonky. All right, and this is Michael. Now with Michael, you're gonna see some improvements. He really has never done this. He's a trampoline artist, and the first thing I told him was don't use any power you have, nothing, just get the feel of it. The same thing, his feet are not, we're not really working on his swings. I'm just trying to get him to get the timing and the feel where the peak is. Everything happens at the peaks. So he sends it up and just leaves it up. And the idea is to stretch it out. And when you're learning, you want those feet to come down, and you do what's called TikToks. And that's great, a great warm-up. You do TikToks, fantastic warm-up, opens up the shoulders. So you're going to see as we go along, he's going to improve on that a little bit, but the power that this guy has is just insane. It's 205 pounds and just solid. All right, so here we go. This is Sarah. Sarah's going to go, and I think she's going to do a knee hang demonstration. So look how those feet whip right up, and she's coming up under the bar. She's going to get it behind the knees. And there's the release. Released a little late. You don't want to release that late, but that's okay. She's in line, so I can save her if anything. Then you're going to arch your back and look behind you. Now she's going to do the back flip down, because orientation day, you do 2 tricks in one. So here we go. She's going to kick forward, backwards, forward, and early release. But nice back flip. Did really good on that one. She would give me a demonstration on that because she had done it before. So here comes AJ. Now AJ's, I think, is going to go straight into some tricks. Which I think is gonna be a pike whip. So very nice. She got her feet up there and under it. That's what's nice about when you do it right away, right when you take off and you get at the peak, your feet just want to whip up. There's her pike whip. She had to get her feet down, but that's not bad. And then she releases, nice release, but she needed to stay tight, so her feet dropped. So here comes Sarah again, because I sent her back up, and look how those feet just whip right up. It just wants to do it. So she's got a good feel for the timing of the peak there. And then she's going to go into very nice pike. Her feet are coming down. Oh, she skinned the cat. No, release. So that's pretty deep. She didn't get hurt. But yeah, so to combat that, your hands have got to be closer together. So when you put your knees over the bar for that first position, that's called a 2-position pike whip. You want the back of your knees to be just over one of the knuckles. That's probably pretty good, because you use your forearms to trap your hips from coming through. So let's keep going through. Here comes Ver. Now Ver has never done anything like this. And let's see how she does on this first one. I think they go about 4 times. She's struggling. She's like, I don't have the core. It's like, not that. And so you can see where I'm actually pulling her, but she does a pull-up. I'm like, no, don't do a pull-up. You want to keep your arms straight and lean back. But that was a valiant effort there. So I just told her to go ahead and come down, so she comes down. All right, so here comes Nico. Oh man, Nico had a big. He did a pull up right away when he took off, and that happens a lot. Especially with guys. There's a lot going on. Remember, these two have never done this before, so in their mind they're like, how am I going to survive this? So his feet come up, and he brings them in, but he doesn't commit. And there he is. He's trying to do a pull up, but you got to remember, I'm really pulling hard on them to help their hips get up there. So I think it's gonna be the same thing with Nico. Yeah, don't worry, we got another chance, so come on down. All right, now here comes our pro. Look at those feet, how they came close. Her hips came real close to the bar, and look at that force out, real nice. And then she hollows forward to sweep it back. And here comes her. Look at this layout. She's got a real pretty layout. She's way above the bar. There are a lot of people who are going to want to change that layout. I have a different opinion, and just remember, if you're a flying trapeze artist, listen to your coach. Listen to the one that you like the most. And if you are seasoned, you've done this many times, you know the kind of layout that you want to have. She does close her shoulders, and everybody has a different opinion of that. The more popular opinion is open up, don't close those shoulders, and get a nice stall up there. She stalls, but not really. She's built for a 1.5, and I wasn't going to push to change her technique, because it really works. Look at her feet. She's already rotated around, and she's way above the bar. That's a great layout. She has so much power and such great height. All right, let's go on. You're going to see that one again. She has great presence in the net. Really good. Here's Brittany. Now, Brittany is way better than she thinks she is. Now, there's the thing. She's leaning back, which is what I like. So the idea is to, when you go to force out, lean back and look back at the bar and get those feet up there, so you can lead with your hips to the sky. So her feet came close there a little bit. And I think she's out a little early. And that's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's just a little early. And here she comes for the layout. And very nice. She just lets go a little bit early. But on this rig, that's a catchable layout right there. That's a real nice layout. And she was, let me see, was she just above the bar? Well, we'll go back. We're going to see another one. So here's Monica. Monica has to get those feet close to the bar, but there it is. She killed the swing again because she didn't stretch it out, and she's working on it. She knows exactly what she has to do, and that's another reason why. And I'm gonna pause it here because it's probably talking to Monica directly on this one. So it's a nice force out. Get your feet close to the bar. Hips lead to the sky. Toes lead. Hips lead to the sky, and that's momentary. Hips lead, and then when you're ready to force out, you want to force out like you can force out right over the catch crane bar, but you gotta stretch it out. Stretch it out. And I'm not gonna say. She's like, you saying the same thing over and over doesn't help me, and she's right. So the only thing I can say is stretch it out, so that you're pushing your toes. You're pushing your toes away from the bar. I mean, you are just fully stretched out. No hollow. Your feet are not forward, but you don't want your feet back necessarily either. But I'll take feet back at the moment. But let's keep going. I think she does a layout just for fun. Let's go super early. You can see all the energy still in the bar when she lets go. She just kept all that energy in the bar. But we're working on that. So here comes Michael again, his second try. Feet are up, but he doesn't stretch it. Or actually, he stretched it out there, but he didn't bring his feet back down. He just kind of left them up on that one. But this guy's going places if he decides to do something. So you see his feet are up just way too long. But, and just a lot of power. I kept telling him, stop using your power, just get the timing. And look at that. Look at that power there. He did a heavy TikTok. Just everything's late. And again, for his first day trying to do all this stuff. Oh man, look at that power. It's just insane. And of course he knows where to release. He's a trampoliner. He knows his timing. All right, so here we go. We go with Sarah again. I think she's going to do a pike whip. This is her last one. Look at those feet. They whip up real nice. She gets into it, and she gets straight away into the pike. Very nice. And at release, good timing. Let's see. Good. And she's staying nice and flat. She came down really nice. I always slow them down, so their feet are going to come down. And here we go with AJ. Her feet whip up real nice. That's such a good feeling right there. She gets into her first position. Let me pause that because I thought it was rendered, but okay. Let's see. Here we go. She's in her pike. She needs to lower her feet more, but that's okay. I'll take this. It's only her second or third time ever doing flying trapeze, and there it is. She didn't look up. You want to look up to the catch when you release from a trick. But very nice. Okay, so here comes Ver, and no, her feet want to go up, but she's not committing to it. But this took her all by surprise. She was like, "What are we doing?" I do not think she was prepared for any of it. So again, I'm trying to pull her hips up, but she does a pull up, which is instinctual, and I understand that, especially if you've never done anything like this. But so she'll get another chance there. Oh, there it is again, Nico. He's doing a pull up right off the bat. In his defense, I did forget to tell him, hey, keep those arms straight, because it's gonna be a big hit here at the bottom of poles. And boom! But he held on. Look at that. Very nice. His feet whip up. Look how nice they whip up. Can he commit? He didn't commit to it. So he'll get another chance, and let's see if he gets it on the next one. So here comes Krista. She's on the rise. Look at this. Force out. Look at those knees real close to the bar. Feet came real close, but the knees also have to follow. And here she is. Watch when she forces it out to the sky and right over the catch crane. And just perfect timing. She gets some crazy height. Look how high she is up there. Fantastic. So here's her layout, and look at that. She pops real nice. She does sense that she's gonna hit the bar, which is why that's there. Now that was a slight over rotation. All right, Brittany, here she comes. Look at that force out. Knees are close to the bar. She's getting stronger. She's getting better at it. And nice force out. A little early on that force out. You can see it in the bar. And she gets into her layout, breaks. Very nice break. And up she goes. Oh, and she's above the bar. Very nice layout. Both of those girls have a way better layout than I do. I have a long ways to go in getting my layout better. So here comes Monica. Okay, knees. She needed her knees closer, at least her knees closer to the bar. Definitely her feet were far away. And in the hollow again. You can just kind of see how it jolts, and it's not at the right place. Here she is with her split. Beautiful split. She's very bendy. And good release at the top. And she had a nice half turn there. And Michael for his third try. Feet are up and brought him down, but brought him down way too late. So his timing is way off. And feet are up, and they should have been down already. So you can see how he's going backwards. His feet are still up. No, that's not what you want. But again, this guy's a beast. It was the first time ever. And look at this power. Just crazy power when he kicked it back. All right, here we go, Sarah. I think she's doing a straddle whip. So first position is Froggy. Look at that whip up. That's very nice. She's got to get that butt up there. It's all about butt close to the bar. And let's see. She gets into her straddle here in a second. But she's holding Froggy real nice. And then when you get in... Oh, what's that? What are you doing? Your legs are all over the place. Oh, nice. She recovers. And there's a nice straddle. And her release is right at peak. No, she released a little late, but not bad. And look how she comes down. Their feet always come down a little because I'm bringing them slow. And AJ with the straddle whip. Look at that whip up to the sky. She's like, whoa, she was way more than she was expecting. So she's got to find her place. She was like, what just happened? But very nice. That's the position you want for first position. Great straddle and a super late release, but that's okay. Not bad at all. And then here comes Michael again for his fourth try. Look at that. So he's trying to get it. That's actually pretty good. He stalled. I mean, he waited a little bit too long, but that's much better. And look at that. And now, of course, the only thing he's missing here is getting those feet and knees close to the bar and leading with the hips up to the sky, but not bad at all. Here comes Vare for her third try, and the legs whip up, but she's not committing. Is she going to commit? No, she's going to leave him up there. She's got to get those feet to the bar. But let's see. She's up. Is she going to get it? Oh, she's so close. But look, she did keep. Oh, no, she did the pull-up again. She's like, what is going on? She's just way above the bar. That's my fault because I'm pulling her up there. Oh, she did a pull-up again. She's like, I like this. I can do pull-ups all day. And let's see. Did she get the backflip? That was forward, back, forward, and the tuck. And there's her backflip. Very nice. Like, again, super, super proud. And then she goes onto her face. She's like, what's going on? That's such a great clip. Oh, Nico again with the bent arms. And boom, right at the bottom. Look at those. He's hanging on by fingertips. But he did a good job there. Look at those legs whip up. Oh, commit to it. Nico, get under. Oh, man, he was so close on that one. And there he goes. And he's like, I'm out of here. See you later. No, it's funny. Here comes Mama Bird. She's always working on her swings. The most important thing to work on. She knows, she and I, we just work on the same thing over and over because eventually it'll click. So, knees came close, but feet were still pretty far away. She's not quite leading with her hips up to the sky. I mean, you want to be upside down, looking back at the board. So here she's got a long ways to go. By the time you're forcing out, you want to be like upside down, almost completely inverted. And then you force out over to the catch. But she's got a good release point. She's off lines. Remember, you're not seeing the lines on this, so there's nothing that I can do. I can't save her. She's on her own. And here she is, beautiful. Now that's something that Mama Bird there has really well. And I trained that hard because it's nice to get those half turns. Because when you do the tricks like a straddle whip, a pike whip, or a split, when you're doing tricks that are off the bar and you're facing the net, you want to turn. You gotta reach for the catcher and you gotta look up. And as you're coming down, you've got to have that practice over and over of turning to your back, just like she did there. So that was really nice. She's got that down pat. All right, so here I'm moving the camera up because the DSLR, of course, ran out of memory. I hadn't checked the footage, but I was like, you know what? I'm out of memory. I got to get new cards for this DSLR. And so this is my roof and the treehouse. So I have to jump over a little gap there and get onto the roof. And so this is a much better shot. Okay, here comes Krista. Beautiful kick back off the board. Look at that. Look how high she is. Her forward. Beautiful back, and very nice. She's going to go into her layout again, and boom. All right, so this is important. So this is something that Gino Farfan says a lot, and very few people say this, and Gino's just a phenomenal. He's a phenomenal coach. He just knows how to pinpoint things. So look where her hips are in comparison to her shoulders. As long as your hips are behind your shoulders, you've got a good one. I still don't have that. You've got a real good break. That's called a break. So her feet were up in an L, and then she broke it back. And look how her hips are behind her shoulders. And as she comes up, this is what you're looking for. You're going to be looking for, watch how she gets a pop and it gains. And then watch how it lifts. Oh no, what did I do? Well, we'll see another one. I think she does another one. And then here comes Brittany. I think she's going to do the same thing. Nice force out. See how it kept taking her up? She had a good timing on that one. And then into her break. And boom, let's look at her hips. Her hips are just under her shoulders, so she's going to have to be working on that. That was a little bit late break for her anyway, but it works. And she's still going to be above the bar. Look at that. She just flies away a little bit more, but she's still above the bar. It wasn't her best layout, but it was pretty good. Okay, so here comes Monica. I think she's doing turnarounds. There it is. Very nice. So on the turnarounds, so she's already late. On the turnarounds, you should be in the 7 already. She's got to be pushing that bar down. Her feet and her hips should be in front of her shoulders in a 7 position by this time. This is like her second time ever doing it. So she's a little late on that, but not bad. And then she kicks back and feet over the board. Very good. And so here she's got to work on her 7 because look where her hips are. Her hips should be in front of her shoulders, and she should be making a 7, like the number 7, a 7 figure with her body, and she's in a set. And for some reason, she's repositioning her hands a lot. So we're gonna work on that as well. And then she just does her little seat drop. Nice, right at peak. That's very good. All right, so here comes Sarah, and I lost Sarah. I don't know what happened. Okay, here comes AJ. And AJ, very nice whip up to the bar. And she's in her froggy, but her butt's down. So that's something important. If you saw back there, let's see if I can go back. Can I go backwards? No, it's not letting me go backwards. So now her butt's up to the bar. That's where you want to be in first position, froggy. Oh, it was letting me go back. Nice straddle. That's the only way you can stay up there. And you got to really pull your butt up and release, but she didn't look up. So that's the whip part of the straddle whip. When you open, you want to get your chest high. So here comes Michael. I believe this is his last one. Feet up, and look how fast he takes them down. Very good. He's just using way too much power. And he's trying to get all this information. Is just too much for one day, but the guy's just a beast. Look at that power. Oh, man. He's going to be, if he decides to do this, he's going to be an incredible flyer. Now, I don't know how many catchers want to catch 205 pounds, because I sure don't. But if he wants to be a catcher, that man he can go pro in less than a year, no doubt. And this, oh, there it is. So this one, listen to this. I'm gonna be quiet on this one. So he whips it up real nice. Fantastic. He was so excited. I don't blame him. That's an achievement. He got it up there. So now, so he got his knee hang. This is Nico. Let's see if he gets his backflip. Oh, it's right there. He got it. He's around. And does he land on his back? He lands feet first. And here comes the tumble. That's right, though. I held him up a little bit. Okay, so here comes Ver. Now let's see if Ver gets. I think this is her last turn. The legs whip up real nice. Her feet are up there. I mean, she's ready. Is she gonna do a bird's nest? No, they're underneath. Oh, she's gonna get it. Just hook the back of your knees. Oh my goodness, Ver, what are you doing? She's in a skin the cat position. All right, so I pulled her back up. All right, get the back of those knees up there. She's like, no, I'm gonna style my own way. This is my show. You gotta love her. She's great. She's like, nah, I think I'm done now. Go ahead and bring me down. I'll try this another day. All right, so here comes Mama Bird. Nice force out. Mama Bird's got some nice technique. She's got some really good timing. And let's see, what did she do? She's an early break. I called her break later. Oh, but wait. Mama Bird's got her hips behind her shoulders. Now, it doesn't look like it there, but let me see if I can go back. Here's her break. Oh, that's what you want in a break. Her hips are behind her shoulders. She's got a way better break than I do. And what happens? She's coming up, and does she open up? No, she doesn't. She's got to work on that, Mama Bird. And yeah, I think that's it. Is that where we're at? That's the end of the clip. So here we are. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, my name is Miguel. I'm the skipper, the owner and operator with Mama Bird. Of course, she owns the whole thing. Actually, this trailer is my trapeze trailer, and I have a rig in here, so I tell her all the time, well, that one's yours in the backyard, the one in the trailer is mine, but of course we're married, we share everything. But if you guys did like it, please do like, subscribe, and comment. I know this video is a little bit different. We're gonna see if the audio recording, if that's something you guys like out there, if that helps out. In the future, I will get better at this. It's the first time that I do it. So let's leave it there. Oh, but here's your daily dose of cuteness. See you tomorrow.